Number 251, Near the Cross. Jesus, keep me near the cross, there a precious fountain, free to all a healing stream, flows from Calvary's mountain. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross a trembling soul, love and mercy found me, free the bright and morning star sheds his beams around me. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross, O Lamb of God, brings its scenes before me. Help me walk from day to day with its shadows o'er me. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross I'll watch and wait, hoping, trusting ever, till I reach the golden strand, just beyond the river. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. And our second song will be number 248, In My Place. Lamb of God, dying on a tree, man of sorrow, wounded there for me. On the cross, he paid sin's penalty, in my place on Calvary. A Lamb of God, dying on a tree, man of sorrows, wounded there for me. On the cross, he paid sin's penalty, in my place on Calvary.
All right, children are dismissed down the hall. The rest of us remain standing. Open our Bibles to Genesis 45.
Genesis chapter 45. There's 28 verses in this chapter.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Don't worry about it, Brittany. We'll get it. AJ, we need to get some towels right here up front.
We have a spill on aisle 2. Genesis chapter 45. Genesis 45, and we'll start there in verse 1. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out from me, and there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph, doth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither. For God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in which neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance.
So now
There was not they that sent me hither, but God, and he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household, and all that thou hast, come to poverty. And behold, thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, sent his brethren away,